Hey, my name is Vince. This is Mini Project 2 for API integration. To start with the obvious, well, I guess not obvious, but the uh, API that I chose was just a simple open source database, which would just include all possible breweries. I think international. I didn't completely check, but it might just be nationwide. Uh, so to start, we're in a JavaScript file. We obviously have the imports, which would be Axios and Express, Axios being the new one. This simply simplifies API requests, makes it easier for us. Uh, these are our constants for our port and our Express app, our view engine, and our ability to access public files, which would be our style sheet, our middleware for URL and encoded bodies, and then we have our constant app, our constant API URL that is connected to the source database. And then we have our initialization of the home page rendering through the index file, index.ejs to be specific. To start, we have our post. Well, we have already started, but to continue, we have our post method. When given the source query, which will be cities, it'll switch websites or switch the page based off this. It will take in the city and the URL to create endpoint. Given that endpoint, it will create a response to Axios, where Axios will take that response and request information from the API. And then it will send back a list or an array of breweries with their information, which would be their brewery type, their address, their phone number, and one more thing that I forgot. And then our render, which will render our index page with the given breweries. And then error handling for in the event that it fails, which would include given the wrong input, or just invalid input and give a proper city. And then just to start our server, it's right here. In our index.js file, we have all the basic stuff here. We have our error handling put here, as well as here for the event that something's wrong with the input. And given that they found the list of breweries with proper input, then it just displays back the brewery type, their address, the phone number, and the website. That was the thing I forgot. The website involved with the brewery. And then our style sheet's very simple. I kind of took inspiration from the actual open source webpage itself. Had a yellow-orange style. Very simple, not much really going on here. Hovering button implementation for styles and all that. And then responsive media, of course. So going to our actual website, here it is. It's very simple. There's not much to it. Given a location, which we'll just do flag staff to show that we know it's working. We have Beaver Street, we have Dark Sky, Flagstaff Brewing Company, Historic, all these, I'm sure you're aware. And then all of these are very simple breweries, so there's not much variety here. So let me do something like New York, which has, we'll just display some contracts, brew pubs, planning, and proprietors. And then, of course, it shows its address. And I guess this one doesn't have a phone number, but this one does. So in the event that there is no phone number or some data is missing, it won't display it, of course. But that's about it. I know I have to stop recording.